There's a great Sufi saying, die before you die, die before dying. As much as it sounds crazy and scary, that is the only way to live the truth. That is the only way to understand the reality. That is the only way to erase your emotions, thoughts, patterns, whatever you called me. That means your self-story, that means your self-image will disappear. That means you're not claiming any ownership, any position to your thoughts, to your feeling, to the material objects around you, to your relationships, everything, you drop that. Imagine for a second, what will it mean to be dead at the moment? If I die, what will I take to the next world? If I die, how will I respond to things? And if I die, does it mean vanishing into thin air and disappearing from this world completely? Or does it mean that life lives? Does it mean that everything around me is alive, including my body, sensations, and brain, and it is fully alive for the first time and acting naturally? When we think we are alive with our egos, then we are not actually living. It is quite the opposite. When we think that I'm alive, I'm walking, actually you are on autopilot. You are a machine walking on this planet Earth because you've been heavily conditioned. Because we have all been heavily conditioned, thanks to our parents, thanks to our teachers, thanks to the society and the mainstream thinking, we are heavily conditioned into auto-programmed to do whatever society wants us to do. And to feel what society wants us to feel whatever our parents want us to feel. Die before you die. That means dropping every single bit of that pattern, every single bit of thinking, dogmatic belief, every single bit of emotions, giving them to the actual owner, which is life. Can you surrender them, give them back to the original owner? If you do so, that means your petty me, your little story, your life is changing. Your life is no longer your life. It is life, only one thing and flowing. Is it scary? People might say that, then what am I going to do? How am I going to taste? How am I going to get the beauty of things? By the way, look at these beautiful lavenders. There was a bee passing by, so I wanted to show you guys. Look at this beautiful one. Hello, bee. Hello, beautiful one. That's not scary. That is not what we think. That is actually living. That is actually having the full potential of true human being. Being a human, living the life fully is only available if you die before you die. If you drop everything that you constructed so far, if you leave behind every pattern, every idea behind, then you're quiet, you're still. You're still in life. You do what you need to do, but you are dead at the same time. When someone screams at you, you do not respond because a dead man won't respond to things. If there is some kind of a stressful situation, you're as calm as dead. If any negative emotions is about to rise and take over your thinking and hijack your amygdala, hijack your brain, it won't happen because a dead man wouldn't have those things. I think that's the most peaceful way of living, and it is the most fully way of living. That is how you actually care about your loved ones. That is how you would have a relationship with them. That is not a trade relationship. That is a true relationship with no me and you existing at the same time, only life. Then we are natural. Then we are actually closer to what Native American Indians were doing. Closer to the nature, closer to the spirit, closer to the oneness and unity of things. But a lot more peaceful and relaxed. Much love. Hope you can die before you die. And do not get scared of it and really truly understand the meaning of it. not like hearing the words and running away from them or saying these are crazy things. Just contemplate. Much love, beautiful ones. See you in the next video. Bye.